I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're looking for a man, just know that the reason you can't find him, a black man specifically, is because he's in Colombia already. He's in Colombia already, y'all. So this is the first time I've come to Colombia like post pandemic. So like seeing it in its like true form of like what the numbers are looking like. And when I tell you that my whole flight was full of it was full of black men traveling with other black men. They come into Colombia, baby. That's why you can't find them. They're all here.
Okay, so basically, I end up getting tagged a lot by, how should I say, detractors to the Passport Bro movement. So you got a lot of angry strags out there. And before I get into basically what's going on right here, which you could pretty much see for yourself while I'm talking, let me explain it like this. As I've said before, the Passport Bros are the final solution in the gender war. The final solution. And when I say the final solution, I mean that there doesn't need to be a solution after the Passport Bros. The Passport Bros have already won. The gender war, as far as I'm concerned, it's over. The Passport Bros have won it. We single-handedly defeated the dating roaches, otherwise known as dating coaches. That's what they used to call them. I call them dating roaches. We brought the dating coaches to their knees, making apologies to the Passport Bros. Oh, maybe the Passport Bros were right. Oh, you know what? I apologize to the Passport Bros. We brought them to their knees. Brought them to their knees. Why? Nobody's buying their courses. Nobody's patronizing them. They're seeing their money drop right through the floor. See, it's one thing to have 500,000 subscribers, and you've got a bunch of these people who you might be able to grift into buying your dating courses. It's another thing when something else comes along and says, yo, guess what? You don't need none of that. You know, these guys talking about having game and having a better mouthpiece. Yeah, well, guess what? You don't need none of that. Passport Bros brought them to their knees. If you've been following, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't even need to mention their names because as far as I'm concerned, their names are irrelevant. And it's more than one of them, by the way. In fact, it's gotten so bad that now these dudes, they used to be able to not even have to do live streams. But all you got to do is take a look at their videos and take a look at their numbers that they get for their videos, their view counts. Their views have gone down right through the floor. Their views have gone down. Their best videos don't get any views anymore. We brought them to their knees. So that was just the dating coaches. That was just the dating coaches. We brought them to their knees. I cannot overstate how good that makes me feel. And now you got some of them, I'm not going to name names, who are forced to argue with Transformers, robots in disguise. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. I'm not going to name names. If you know who I'm talking about, you feel free to put a timestamp and you put their names on there, because I'm not even going to name names. They're busy arguing with Transformers. Transformers, robots in disguise. That's how badly we beat them. Now, that was just the dating roaches. Now you get to these women, these strags online on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. So I get tagged in this thing. And by the way, before I even get started, I'm not going to make this long. I know I always say that. I'm not going to make this long. I'm just going to end up scrolling through this because I'm not going to play the video. This way, nobody can try to copyright infringe me or anything. So I just want to let you know that up front, because if you send in a copyright infringement, I can easily have it rejected by YouTube, and I can give you a copyright strike. I'm not going to use any of your content because, as far as I'm concerned, your content's worthless. Sorry. So anyway, they're mad now. Why are they mad? You mad, bro? Why are you mad, bro? Well, they're mad now because just exactly what I said was going to happen has happened. This Passport Bros movement, what exactly is happening here? Well, I mentioned this on somebody's live, and they didn't want to repeat it because they're weak and scared. The reality is, what the Passport Bros have ultimately done, when you go down to basics, is they've literally weaponized videos and photos. How did they weaponize videos and photos? Well, now, when someone tries to call them dusty, or somebody tries to call them bald, or somebody tries to call them old, or somebody tries to say, oh yeah, your thing don't work, you gotta take pills, yeah, you old, that's why you gotta go get those young pretty women from overseas, because your thing don't work, you gotta take pills. Well, guess what? Now you have Passport Bros like Beautiful Lies, who walks into a beautiful condo. It's like, yeah, we Passport Bros are broke and dusty. Oh my God, who'd want to sleep in this king size bed? Who'd want to have this 30-foot pool? We've weaponized, let me repeat that. We've weaponized videos. We've weaponized photos. We have weaponized them. See, when you say the word, when I first got wind, when they called it a gender war, I transposed warfare into that. That's what this is. They've weaponized videos and photos. You make an insult, and all I got to do is just go into my recent photos list and pull out a photo and say, yeah, well, guess what? Here's a photo of me in Maldives. Where were you when I was here? I can give you a timestamp, too. This is me in Maldives with my chick. This is us swimming underwater with whale sharks. Where were you? This is the, what was that thing called? A bungalow? This is the bungalow we stayed at. This is me at 40,000 feet on Emirates drinking wine and champagne. Where were you? Where were you when I was doing all that? Let me say it again. Passport Bros have weaponized video and photos. So now what they're doing is they're forced, they can't even argue anymore, because it used to be where you could just shame, blame, and explain to people. And it used to be where you could use sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right? Thank you, Kevin Samuels, for that. We've been taught the tactics to watch out for, but now we've got artillery. What is artillery? Videos and photos, maybe even audio clips. So now I'm getting tagged by people who are complaining about Passport Bro videos. Not just this one, but this is one of the more recent, because Austin Holloman's following. Now keep in mind, Austin Holloman, he's got I think it's 60,000 subscribers now. But here we got somebody who's angry about Austin Holloman. She only got 7,000.03. So that's not that many. That's not even 10,000. It's if you have less, I'll say, if you have less than 10,000 subs, I probably don't even really take you seriously. But bottom line is, this is her video. It says, Passport Bros are using African women for affordable sexual adventures. How dare they? This is so lascivious. How dare they? So, bottom line is, now, and here's the thing. I'm going to just say my opinion on this. My opinion is that I already understand the logical consequence of videotaping yourself dating. It's a bad idea. In my opinion, it's a bad idea. Now, you may, in my videos, when there's a woman with me, and you may have noticed it in my video in Thailand, you may have noticed it in my video in Maldives, I tried to cut them out of the entire thing. There's a simple reason for that, especially if you go overseas. If you meet somebody overseas, The problem is when you put those videos up, that woman is on that video with you forever. Because one of the things you have to understand about these women and what they call this dual mating strategy is these women do their best to hide you unless they're proud to claim you. Women are only proud of a handful of things. They're proud of their wedding ring, their husband, their children, possibly their house or their car or something, right? Let me just give you an example. I have a female friend. This chick is post-wall. She's like 43 or something like that. And she finally is pregnant and having a child, right? So I have no idea what her boyfriend or husband looks like. She's not married. I'll say boyfriend. I have no idea what this dude looks like. So on her Instagram, if you were to go on her Instagram, the most you're going to see is she's showing off her fat, pregnant belly. But she was already fat before she got pregnant. So she's showing off her double belly, if that's the proper term, or fupa, or whatever you call it, fat upper pelvic area or something. She's showing that off. And then on top of that, she's showing off the sonograms, right? But there's no guy. And I'm like, wait a minute. Who's this belong to? And notice the words that I just said. Who does this belong to? Who's the man behind this? Whose baby is that? Whose semen cell was that impregnated that egg cell? They don't believe, and I'm pretty sure, and if I could dig deep into that subconscious, she doesn't believe that he owns anything. She just used him for the semen. And this is one of the reasons why I tell men, do not donate semen, because all that's going to happen is 20 years from now, you're going to get a knock at the door and you're going to get some clone of yourself pop up that you didn't even know existed. And that kid is going to spend his entire life looking for your ass. And when he finds you, now he's going to be demanding back time. Oh, you my daddy. You know, my mom's name is Victoria Lane. And she said that you went to the sperm bank and that you donated sperm. Are you my daddy? It's a trap. But anyway, I'm getting way off topic here. Let me get back to the topic real quick, because I could do this for days. I could talk about this for years. This is so much fun. But anyway, what was I saying? I had no idea who the man was. Why? If now she's proud to post pictures of her double belly, her fupa. She's proud to post pictures of her double belly, but she's not proud to post a picture of the guy who put the baby in there. She's not proud of him. Now, I think I'd seen photos of this dude before, but I couldn't be sure because she didn't post it in the context of him with this child. I have another female friend, right? She's about the same age as me. And she had a kid out of wedlock. I have never seen a picture of that father. I've never seen a picture of her with him. I've never seen I have seen pictures of him holding the kid up, but I don't believe he's active in the kid's life for whatever reason. I don't know but the bottom line is I've never seen pictures of him with her. Now, you think that if you go through all this trouble to put this kid and this woman, you think that y'all would have some photos together, but she's not proud of him. She posts everything else, what she's eating, how the salad she's eating, the food she's eating, what she cooked. She's posted all this political bullshit that I don't care about because she's one of them Democrats and I think that they're mentally ill. But the bottom line is, won't post pictures of him. So why do I say that? These women don't want videos and photos of them with you unless they're proud of you. You may have noticed, like if you take them out to a date, they post pictures of the food on Instagram, they post pictures of food on Facebook, but they don't have a picture of you. Wait a minute, you're paying for the meal. Why isn't there a picture of you? Because they're not proud of you. They're proud of that Applebee's 2 for $20. They're proud that you took them out, but they're not proud of you. Now, by the way, this has never happened to me. I'm just talking about what I've observed. This has not happened to me. When we take photos, because my chick is not even really active on social media, really. And I know somebody say, oh, yeah, well, she's probably got a fake phone hidden somewhere. But the bottom line is no, she's really not active. She does have social media, but she's not active on it. And in order to ensure that nobody knows who I'm with, so that nobody can try to text message her or something like that, or what is it called? Message her. Oh no, I make sure I keep that completely isolated. So you're not, and I'm pretty sure the women do that too. They probably do that too. They don't want you to know who their man is because they know if women knew who their man is, those women might be sending him DMs or something. Because that actually happened before. Like, I was on a social media with her, and then I had a lot of her female friends DMing me. And I let her know about it. And, we made agreements because I was like, nah, I don't even want to deal with that. And it was all types of DMs because you know how these women are. They're lascivious. They are so lascivious. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let me go back to the topic because I think wait a minute. I've got all the time in the world. I can say whatever I want. But bottom line is, I said I wasn't going to make this long. They will contact you. If you make videos with them, you're in Dar es Salaam, or if you're in Nigeria or whatever, eventually they will contact you and they'll be like, yeah, I want you to take the video down. But see, what they don't understand, or maybe they do understand it, those videos don't ever come down. These photos that are clipped and made fun of by other strags, or these photos that are reviewed by other reviewers and other YouTubers, this stuff never, once you post that stuff, it never goes away. The only photos that I post online are photos I don't mind being online. Photos that I use as a representation. Other than that, I don't post certain things. So it is what it is, because that's how the internet pretty much works. But they don't like the fact that, like, if you're dating and you're speed dating, they don't like the fact that those videos and photos stay up forever. And me personally, in my opinion, I see why they wouldn't want that. But the bottom line is, they went out with him. He paid for whatever they went out for. So basically, hey, it is what it is. So if you got a problem with it, then don't let yourself take photos. Don't, like if I see you whip out your camera and you're taking photos of the food I purchased and the drinks I purchased, then don't think that you're not having a photo of me somewhere in there. And if I take a photo with you, don't think I'm not going to post that photo for my friends to see or my boys to see or whatever it is. But that's what social media has done to dating. I honestly don't blame women so much for the state of affairs right now. I actually blame social media. I think it's very funny that, they put these 4K cameras in our pockets. Haven't seen a single fucking UFO, not a single alien. All I've seen is police brutality and bad dates. That's all I've seen. So anyway, let me get back to the topic because I'm going to just squeeze through this. So the bottom line is, Austin Holloman claims he's not a Passport Bro. Unfortunately, he's still doing Passport Bro content. It's kind of hard to take yourself off of Mount Rushmore once you're the face of Mount Rushmore, right? So the bottom line is, here you got this chick and she's complaining about the Passport Bros because that's all they have. See what they don't seem to understand is black men have dating options, and they didn't want to accept that. Now they have no choice but to. It's like, how if a dog takes a shit on the rug, and you take that dog and you take him by the scruff of his neck, you put his face right up to the shit and say, hey, you see this shit? This is what you did. Why'd you do that? And then the dog probably start maybe understanding, okay, don't shit on the rug because this is going to happen every single time I shit on the rug. Well, now you're forcing their faces into it. You're forcing the shit right into their face, and now they're upset about it because there's nothing they can do because their videos are up there gaining views, making money, monetized. They're upset about it, and there's nothing they can do about it because technically all this is like travel vlogs. So as long as there's no bad content, as long as there's no violence or anything, or as long as there's no sex in it, YouTube doesn't have a problem with these videos. So if you got a problem with it, that's your problem. Nobody cares. I don't even know what you look like. As far as I'm concerned, you're an AI bot. So it really doesn't matter. But the bottom line is they don't like the Passport Bros because the Passport Bros have shown that black men have dating options. There are about 335 million people in America. If it's said that there's about 42 million blacks in America out of that 335 million. If it's true that there's 42 million blacks, then that means that we could assume that roughly half or less, right, slightly less than half are black males. If we say that, then that means that there's about 21 point something million black males, right? But guess what? When you go to these other countries, you go to Africa, there's over 1 billion people in Africa. So if we assume that even half of those are women, there's over 500 million women in Africa. Take a look at South America. There's almost 1 billion plus. If I'm not, the last time I checked, it was almost 1 billion. So let's just say there's 1 billion. If there's 1 billion people in South America, if there's 1 billion people in Africa, half of those are women. That's 500 million. If there's 1 billion people in South America, half of that, 500 million. Go to China, there's 1.4 billion people. Now, we know that they have a gender imbalance, so that means that there's less than half of them are women, but that's still more than 400 million women. Go to India, that's 1.5 billion people. So roughly half of that, if we assume roughly, and they have a gender imbalance too, so there's less women than there are men, but there's still at least 400 million women there. Go to Southeast Asia, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia. You put all those people together, Singapore, Laos, you put all those people together, there's like 1 billion people there. The world has like 8 billion people, but there's only 335 million in America. My point is, there's more than enough women to choose from. They are upset. Passport bros are leaving the plantation and they are meeting and look at this. He's dating. She looks okay. She looks like she doesn't look like she was coerced. She's having a good time. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it. They don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this. This is terrible. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Look at the comments. Look at the comments. Thank you for posting my videos. I was wondering why I got so many followers. Wait, who is this? Pinned by Miss Elite, whatever. Now, this is definitely something I'm going to talk about. Just trying to figure out how to not get really kicked off YouTube while doing it. Well, I think what you have to do is go to TikTok like the rest of the strags, and you have to talk about it there. It's disgusting, and our people need protection from these predators. These predators, how dare they come to Africa and take these women out on dinner dates? How dare they take these women out shopping? How dare they? They can't do this! I hate it! I don't want to do it! How dare they? These predators! This is what you're dealing with. No, listen. That's how they sound. That's it. That's how they sound. Wait, did he go to Africa before or after the Brazil scandal? Well, moron, I would think that he went to Africa after the Brazil scandal because we have this thing called a timeline. And if you go from, it works like this. It goes past, present, future. Well, Brazil was in the past. This is the present. Can you even imagine what the future will be? I guess not. So anyway, why are they going to Africa? I thought the passport bros left America in the first place to get away from black women. No, they didn't get away from black women. They got away from you. They got away from American feminist, diseased feminist strags. That's what they got away from. See, and that's another misnomer. They assume, oh yeah, well y'all keep going to these countries with these light-skinned women. Why are you going to the country with the light-skinned women? Why are you going to Thailand? Why are you going to Vietnam and Cambodia and China and Laos and North Korea and Japan and China, and then you're going to go to the Philippines and take back the White House? Yeah! They're angry at the fact that we can go all over the world. They're angry. We've won. Don't you understand? This is what winning looks like. This is the final solution. There can be no other solution after this. We've won. We've already won. Passport bros got their passports and they won. they are only going to countries who have women that they're interested in. There are some of these brothers who've gone to the Ukraine. I have no idea why, because after Chernobyl, I'd be afraid of the background residual radiation. But that's not my business. If that's what these brothers want, they go to the Ukraine. Hi, my name is Svetlana Lorichenko, and I am so interested in meeting Black Soul Brother. Yeah, that's right. So these dudes, these black dudes from America are walking around with figure skaters. They're walking around with 7-foot tall models. I don't want to see that. Let's get that on. Let's gang up and get them off YouTube. I don't want to see it. Some of these brothers are going to Thailand, Philippines, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, China, South Korea. Hi, my name is Mei Ling. Would you like to be language partner? I kid you not. First of all, people who follow me know I was a student in China. I was in Fudan University. I was there a total of 2 days. I'm not making this shit up. I've got photos. I was there a total of 2 days. I was minding my own business. I wasn't even looking for women. I was there a total of 2 days before I was approached by a Chinese woman on that campus. And let me tell you something. She was beautiful. Beautiful. She was absolutely beautiful. I had never met a Chinese girl that beautiful before. Like, the only time I've seen Chinese women that beautiful is like on Instagram, and like the token Chinese women they put up there, like Coco Lee, to sing like Love Before Time, like for one of them Chinese movies. She was beautiful. I was there learning business, and I was learning Mandarin. I wasn't even looking for women. It was 2 days. 2 days! And I was approached. So these dudes who are going to these countries, they know what it is. I can't make this shit up. They know, they post the videos and the photos. You can't make this up. That's why they hate it. They can't dispute it. They can't refute it. They can't rebut it. The passport bros have won. So, these dudes know what it is. They're getting hit with this femininity that they've never seen before, that they've never felt before. Feminine women who actually care what they think. They go on, and these women, they're not gold digging. They don't, like, if you go out and take them out for, take them out for dinner or take them out for lunch, I've seen them, like, for instance, even with the chick I went out with, they reach for their wallet to pay for the meal. And I'm like, no. I'm paying for this. Not only because, the exchange rate is extraordinarily low. For example, if you go to the Philippines, the average Filipino only makes less than $10,000 per year. Now, here you got somebody like me who's a 6-figure salary earner. I'm making like 10 times what their average person makes. When I go there, I can stay in my condos, $500 a month. I've got photos. In fact, I've got video if you look through my videos. But anyway, 6 pools, mall nearby, laundry service. The place is beautiful. Man, I love going there when it's hot. Like, it was really, when we have these blistering heats in July, man, that place is phenomenal. You sweat a lot, but it's hot. So when I jump in that pool, man, I was in Maldives. The water was like 79 degrees in that water. You walk into that water, it's like a spa. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Bottom line is, they can't refute this. They hate these videos. They hate these photos. And that's the reason why I say, Passport Bros, keep doing what you're doing. Keep posting. Keep making more videos. Because what you're doing is you're feeding ammo into the machine. I'm the artillery piece. You put the ammo in, and then you cover your ears, and you pull it, go, clear! Fire in all! Boom! That's what it is, man. This is Vietnam, boy. So anyway, let's go further in this stupid video.
Hello, welcome to the Asian Cafe. There are so many snacks waiting for you. You're gonna need these big chopsticks. So here is the Chinese offering. Now, if you want something a little bit more fishy, we do have the Vietnamese snacks. Now, if you want something with more of a tropical vibe, like a mango vibe, we do have the Filipino section. Sarap. Now, if you want to destroy the toilet, we do have the Thai snack here.
So anyway, they got video of Austin right there talking about something. They got a photo of him being fed by this chick. So look at this. See, this is why they mad. How dare these predators put these women in the kitchen to cook their local cuisines? How dare they? I'm so angry. I can't process this information. I need to see my therapist. This is how they sound. I'm not making this up. This is how they sound. I didn't make this up. Look at her cooking. Look at her cooking. Look at that. Look at her cooking. Just cooking it up. I don't even know what that is. I think that's oil, but whatever. Bottom line is she cooking. Yeah, okay. Look at up. Now you want to make them real mad? Oh, shit. In fact, this chick, I have a cousin who resembles this girl right here, even with that ridiculous strawberry color hair, because the thing about it is these women be coloring their hair because they be seeing on television, and they're seeing how the women here have all this wild-ass hair colors and shit. So they do that. They over there in Africa, they got all that skin lightening shit, and they got hair color and all that stuff because they think that makes them more attractive. It really doesn't, but nature has warned us about bright colors on animals. They say that nature has basically warned us when you see bright colors, it means the animal is highly toxic. Now, that doesn't apply to this young female because she's coming from a different culture and she's just watching television and she thinks that this is a good idea. It's not. But she doesn't have raptor claws and she doesn't even have a nose ring, so I'll give her a pass on the strawberry hair. You see this photo right here? This why they mad. This right here is why they mad. They is mad. Look at this photo. You know what I like to do? When I go into meetings and I'm not saying anything, I usually look at my Apple Watch because I like to watch, as I get angrier, I like to watch my heart rate just go up. And I like to see if it's possible for me to keep a straight face while my heart rate explodes. And I have been in some meetings and not said anything, and I'm just watching myself get angrier, like the Hulk. You know how the Hulk has that watch that monitors his heart, and if it passes like 1,000%, he turns into the Hulk? Yeah, well, basically, I was doing something similar to that before he was doing it. And if these strags that are on TikTok, if they were watching their heart rates are skyrocketing. They get mad. Look at this. This is what I said. I'm not going to show the video. Look at this. What did they say? It says, passport bros are anti-black. They are only now using African women recently for image. Now, what kind of sense does that make? That's the stupidest shit that I've heard all morning, and it's only 9:38. This clip from a few months ago. Now, I don't know why it's upside down, and I don't care, so I'm going to keep going. Look at this. I'm going to just skip through this. I said I wasn't going to keep you too long. Austin Holloman, my experience dating in Zambia. American flake rate. Extremely poor communication skills. Indecisiveness. The I touch you, but you can't touch me thing. Misleading and leading on. May as well have stayed in Texas. I honestly don't understand exactly the message he's trying to convey. I'm not sure if he's talking about Americans or Zambia. Maybe he's talking about Zambia. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. Anyway, lol. Foreign women learning just like American non-black women had to. Okay, whatever. Let's see. My experience dating in... I think Austin is autistic and lacks normal social cues like majority of... you didn't even use the term the. You didn't use the article the. How am I supposed to read this shit? I think Austin is autistic and lacks normal social cues like the majority of the man. And by the way, that comment about lacking social cues, I could almost agree with that. There's a reason why, because there was a scientific study, you can look it up, it's called digital autism. And they literally were saying that if you have kids or people staring at computer screens too long and playing video games too long, they said that eventually you get a form of what's called digital autism. And digital autism basically, because see, autism basically means self-centerism. And the autistic draw within themselves. And the problem is, if you spend too much time not reading faces of people and not reading other people's emotions, these scientists, not me, you can type it up, digital autism. They were saying that children could possibly develop digital autism. Now, when I look at modern day kids, these kids are sitting behind these goddamn computers. They're sitting behind these video games. Their parents are using iPads to babysit them. They're sitting in their classrooms with iPads. I believe the scientists were right. But unfortunately, that was prior to COVID when I was reading about this. During COVID, our screen use and screen time alone without other people, it only skyrocketed. I can't necessarily simply just say that this whole idea about lacking social cues or social norms, I can't say that that's wrong. I could actually almost be brought to agree with that, because I personally believe that a lot of black men in America are suffering from grief, like Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's stages of grief, and anomie. Anomie meaning that there's a breakdown in societal norms and that they don't feel a part of the community. Oh no, I'm not going to refute this. Bottom line is, if what you're trying to say is that they are lame simply because they don't want to hand all of their money and resources to your ass, well, as far as I'm concerned, no, maybe they're idiot savants. Maybe they're geniuses for figuring out, get your passport and go overseas for a better life. Next. Okay, let's go. They were still making fun of that. Because she is black, passport bros are trying to run from black DNA. What? Okay. Let's see. What is this? Passport bros don't understand romance or love. Mentally disabled. It sounds like you're projecting, but okay. What is this? Is that the food? That's the food right there. Okay, that looks like a tortilla or something with some meat and some egg on it. I could be wrong. I don't know what that is. I haven't been watching his videos regularly because I've been making my own. I've been busy. So I don't know what that is, but whatever. You got some God bless your foreign brides. You see, they mad. Why are y'all so mad? Don't be mad. Just divest. Go get you a zaddy. Go get zaddy. Yeah, I'm gonna go get zaddy. Yeah, go get zaddy. Yeah, go get one of those zaddies that we just smacked in the head with a big white metal steel chair. Go get zaddy. Steel chair in Riverboat, Alabama. Yeah, go get zaddy. Anyway, whatever. Next. Okay, Passport Bros, Austin Hallman fled Brazil to Thailand, global south, creepy videos. I don't fucking give a shit. All right, next. What's this? Minhas Desculpa. I don't care. Next, what's this? Passport Bros caught in Africa. The African blogger. Yeah, I could take one look at her and see she's mad. Anyway. Next, let's see, what is this? It says, if you're planning, this is from Austin Hallman, it says, you're planning on using me for exposure, let me give you advice on how to use me better. Fake it, tell the end rather than the, see, listen, I make it a point. Now, I'm not saying that he has the same level of grammar skills use that I have, but y'all got to use these commas and periods a little bit better, because I don't understand what the fuck I'm reading, okay? I just don't. Now, you know me. I'm a proofreader. It's like, I can't do this. But what was this? Uh-oh, look. Ooh. Oh, ooh la la. They out for a date. Ooh la la. Let me slick back my hair real quick. Ay, chihuahua. Ooh. Yeah. So anyway, this is why they mad. This is why they mad. She got her hair did. It's all her hair. That's her real hair right there, because they grow that hair. Or it looks like it. Then again, I'm not a hair expert, but it looks like that's her hair. And she's all young and pretty. She got the necklace on. She got her good gold chain on. Probably pulled that out of the safe. Okay, they have a good time. She got that big old Rihanna forehead. She's got it like a moonroof. What was this? Okay, what is this? Oh yeah, whoa, Jesus Christ. Man, that's some head. She got some forehead on her. God damn. Like when I'm looking at that head, it reminds me of the planet Mercury. But she got the Rihanna look on. She got the Rihanna looking good. And where they at the shoe store? Those look like shoes back there. They at the shoe store. This is why they mad. How dare you take her to the shoe store, not me? I wanted to go to the shoe store. I wanted the new Manolo Melodics. They mad. They so mad. Oh, he got the African gold chain on, the African chain. I seen people with that chain. I never really wanted one. If I wanted one, I could have bought one. But I've seen that chain a couple of times. I thought it was kind of cool. But, I really don't wear gold like that. I just don't. I have a couple gold chains, but I just don't wear them. It's like, that was a phase. It was like when I was in high school, that was a phase. But whatever. Everybody got their good gold on. Okay, great. All right. All right, next. What is this? I think they're stitching videos against the Passport Bros. That's what it looks like. So I'm just going to keep going. What's this? Exactly. They can never just go. Globally, black men are not even any race of women's. You're supposed to have an apostrophe S, you moron. Top preference in higher numbers. Only in the black race. Black. I don't know why you're afraid to say black. I'm not afraid to say it. I just type it. Buy, go, hurry. Well, he did. He's got Rihanna and they in the shoe store. Where are you at? You making TikTok videos at home. Okay, what's this? Yeah, she's mad. I'm not even gonna look at what she's saying. She mad. Okay, Passport Bro called fat. Oh yeah, this is a clip from 90 Day Fiance. And this dude went to Vietnam, and 90 Day Fiance, they are clipping and editing this shit. Now, I will say this. I don't agree with the fact that this man is even bothering to talk to a Vietnamese single mother. The rule is, for me, no single moms at all. Now, I can't dick police another man. So if this is what he's interested in, if he, for whatever reason, likes this woman, because maybe they were talking online or something, okay, that's your choice. So I am not going to shame, blame, or explain to another man about what he's not supposed to get and what he should stay away from. My recommendation is that you go get one without children. That's my recommendation. But hey, listen, you do what you want to do. All right, so what's this? So this is here's the thing. As I said, the videos that the Passport Bros are putting up are weaponized photos and videos, right? But on the opposite end, you have places like 90 Day Fiance, and you've got some of these establishments who've done their best to use weaponized photos and videos against the Passport Bros. Now, it's war. That's all I can say. It's war. You fire a shot, they fired a shot back. But guess what? We've won, though. That's the difference. See, the difference is you're on the run, and we've already won. That's the difference. So let's see. Anything else here of interest? Yeah, I can see. Well, these women are mad. They mad because they didn't get to go to the shoe store. Helga is a black woman, so she's a hyena too. What? Helga is a Filipino woman. Anyway, what is this? Yeah, I know. Some of them are just so bad. They're just so bad. But don't be mad. All right, what's this? Are Passport Bros a net benefit for Africa? Look at this. It's Balanced out between absolutely not really, and then yes. Now, what's funny is you want to see who's the real shame blaming explainers telling passport bros they supposed to be going to Africa, which we're not. It's black men. These American black plantation bros. We call them the plantation bros. Those are the guys whose minds are stuck on the plantation. They're the ones shame blaming and explaining black men the most. Oh yeah, well y'all only go to Thailand and Philippines and Colombia and Dominican. Yo, listen. It's dick policing and it's in bad taste, okay? I don't do that. So anyway, they're shame blaming and explaining. And the passport bros, they can go wherever they want as far as I'm concerned. It's like whatever they want, that's what they get. That's as far as I'm concerned. So look at this. It says, Black American women are our assist to keep Africa passport bro free. Hey, idiots, you don't have any political power here in America. I'll just say it just like that. You're nothing more than pawns of the Democrats here. Globally, you have even less than you have here, which means that you have less than none. Africa doesn't even recognize you at all. So they keep Africa passport bro free. It says Black American women are 50 and only a fool would allow another person to use them again. Here's my question. When you say allow, my question is, what is you going to do about it? Like, that's the thing. Like, could you imagine if somebody told me right now, it was like, yeah, I'm not going to allow you to go to the store to buy a beer. Well, I've got a 45 sitting right here that says otherwise. I got a 50 cal right here that says otherwise. I got a 5.56 millimeter right here that says otherwise. When you say allow, I don't understand what you're talking about. You get my drift? What does it say? It says, my channel is yeah, I don't even want to read this stupid shit. So anyway, I think that's about the end. What is this? Not surprising. This is how Black American men think. The passport bro movement is anti-black women movement. Anyway. They bad. They're so bad. Let's go back to this picture. Let's go back to this right here. Let's go back to this. Where is it? Let's go. Let's find a nice one. That's where we're going to close out. Oh, here we go. So, this is why they bad. They are so, right here. This is better. I like that. This is why they mad, guys. This is why they mad. And there ain't a goddamn thing they can do about it. This is why they mad. So, I'm going to post this video. And I have to also apologize because some of my videos are backlogged. I've told you why. It takes YouTube like days to monetize them because of trigger words. Like passport bros is a trigger word and dating and this, that, and other is trigger words. So I have to force monetization on these videos. This video, I'm going to force monetization on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it roll. It is what it is. They're mad. I don't care. It is what it is. So, guess what? As I said before, get your passport. $170, I think it is. Round trip ticket is about $1,000 to pretty much anywhere you want. If you want to go to Thailand right now, $1,000 round trip. You want to go to Singapore, $1,000 round trip. You want to go to Dubai, $899 round trip or something like that. It's usually with tax, it's $1,000. You want to go to China, $1,000 round trip. I don't fly economy. I fly business class. That's the bottom line. But what I'm saying is, this is not all you should experience. You need to see the rest of the world. You need to experience other cultures. You need to experience femininity abroad because here it's been polluted. And by the way, when I say abroad, stay away from these Western countries because these people have higher divorce rates than we do. I believe the highest divorce rates are Russia, Ukraine, and some of those European countries mostly have the highest divorce rates. The lowest divorce rates I can show are India, Philippines, mostly it's Asian countries, but not including any place that America has infected, like South Korea, Japan. Those are kind of, but what's funny is there's a lot of South Korean, there's a lot of Japanese women who dig brothers. So bottom line is, if you're a black man, yeah, you could probably make out well there. So all I'm saying is Passport Bros have won. We put the dating coaches, the roaches, we put them on their heels. And the strags on TikTok, we put them out to pasture, man. It's over. The war has been won. Now, here's the problem. With every war, there's always that long period after where you got to clean up and you got to fight the resistance and all that nonsense, because there's people hiding under the floorboards, there's people hiding in the sewers and everything. So yeah, the war has been won. We've won. Think about it like this. Every single year, more photos, more videos. We've got bigger iPhones now. I'm holding the iPhone 1 terabyte. This phone was $1,700. 1 terabyte of storage. We got video for days. Photos for days. We've won. Now comes the hard part. Now comes the after war. Now, you know how there's a party after the party? Now comes the after war. This is the cleanup period. So now you're going to have to go under the floorboards. You got to go under the sewer. And you got to dig out the strags who are hiding under there. They formed a resistance. You got to dig them out of there. But we've won. That's it. Game over.
Black American women are the most masculine women on earth. And so, like, a lot of the times, black women, like, they'll always ask me, like, why I'm not dating a black woman. And it's like, you know, if I'm going outside and I'm fighting off demons and dragons and trying to provide, like, the best lifestyle for my future, like, children and my significant other, like, I don't want to come home to another battle at home, right? I don't want to be sleeping next to someone who is, like, domineering, who is, like, very, like outspoken, like, very masculine. Yeah, I definitely prefer Thai women, for sure.
Well, hello everybody. I'm from Thai.
I'm from the Philippines.
We're sitting here long ass time for our passport to come in. So where are you?
We're waiting for the passport, bro.
Don't hate.
To be continued.